Hey Fae folk, welcome back, and happy holidays to everybody. I will be posting this on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to y'all. But also, so many holidays are just so close. Hanukkah begins tonight, so happy Hanukkah to any people who celebrate. And then Kwanzaa begins tomorrow, so happy Kwanzaa to you as well. Just very interesting to me. I know that's not necessarily relevant, but I do think it's really fascinating just because the holidays don't always land like that they're all so close together. And it is very appropriate for the theme of today's video because I am so hyped that I finally get to say this. I designed some holiday Barbies that I want to share with you all, and I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta hold it together. So I think I've had this idea genuinely since last year. I think I thought about it and was like, all right, you got to save that for next year. You have to be ready, because I was taking a look at the holiday Barbies, as you do this time of year, right? That's not just me. But I realized, and I mean, it's not even a big realization. I think this is pretty clear that holiday Barbies, yes, are called holiday Barbies, but for the most part, if they aren't kind of just random fancy dresses or generically kind of winter themed, they are more Christmas Barbies than anything else. And I do understand that trying to have one doll encapsulate every holiday that goes around this time of year is a lot to ask of Barbie. So I'm not trying to shit on Barbie. I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, I can do it better. But it did give me the idea for this little project because I wanted to design not just a holiday Barbie, but multiple holiday Barbies. So I have 4 designs to share with you guys today. We have one that is just kind of a more generic holiday Barbie. I would say she's more winter themed than anything else. And I do understand that it's not winter for everybody during this time of year, but I do feel like it's literally impossible to encapsulate the holidays for every single person. So I'm just doing my best here. So we have that one. And then we also have a Christmas specific Barbie, and then a Hanukkah specific Barbie, and a Kwanzaa specific Barbie. Just because I thought it would be really cool to try to do designs for each of the holidays specifically, to try to have them be more thematic, and then also kind of just go with the Barbie holiday spirit and do something a little bit more generic. So that is what we are doing today. I'm good to share these, and I'm so excited. I did ask you guys just because I'm a lifelong Christmas celebrator. I was raised celebrating Christmas, and even though I'm not religious, it's just kind of that's what I end up celebrating. So I definitely know a lot more about Christmas. So I did ask you guys for some advice for the Hanukkah and the Kwanzaa Barbies, and I do want to just say thank you to the people who answered my questions and kind of gave me suggestions on things to include there. I do want to say I think it would be super cool if Barbie ever actually did this concept, if they had designers that they consulted with, or that actually designed the dolls that celebrate each individual holiday. I feel that would be so special. I don't know if Barbie ever will. They should. That would be so fun. But yeah, I did try to ask you guys so I could get a little bit of insight into the holidays that I'm less familiar with. So hopefully this will be super fun and super exciting. I'm so jazzed to share this. So let's just go ahead and get into the designs. Alrighty, so I'm going to be starting off with the Christmas doll. We will work our way from there through the individual holiday dolls and then end on the just kind of wintry fun doll. So starting off, here's my Christmas design. I'm not going to try to do any fun lead in or anything. This is what I got. And I do just want to say this was in no way what I started out anticipating to make. This wasn't the design that I had in my head immediately off the bat, but it just kind of started happening. And then I was like, well, shit, this is kind of pretty. I kind of like it. So I guess this is what we're going with. So I will say this is maybe not as Christmassy as I'd originally intended. I honestly was starting out with the intention for it to be a bit more kitschy, a little bit just more silly, goofy, I guess. And just a silly, warm Christmas vibe. Clearly that's not what we ended up with. But like I said, I just thought this was really cute. So I didn't want to not do it. I didn't want to not share this with you guys. So not quite the same vibe I was going for, but I still think she's kind of cute. We did do green just because, as I said, a lot of the holiday Barbies are definitely more Christmas Barbies, and a lot of them are red. Red is definitely the color that they go to more out of the 2 Christmas colors, red and green. So I knew right off the bat that I wanted to do green, and yeah, we just kind of went from there. So first of all, I know it's a little scandalous. I get that. My bad. I just kind of did this shit. So my thought, I didn't shade anything. I probably could have. I didn't. I don't know. My hands don't always work super well. So flat colors it is. Also, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place because I'm way too excited to be thinking logically for this, because I wanted to design things that I thought would specifically look good on the Barbie body. Like I wanted it to like fit the Barbie body and like kind of look more like a holiday Barbie. So I did trace like the outline of a Barbie model muse body to use as a base for all of these. And then I used the Odile face mold because we all love Odile, right? Like she's such a pretty face mold. So I did use like quite literally the actual Barbie body as a base for all of these designs, and also like the Barbie face mold, just to try to make it feel more plausible, I guess, as a like holiday Barbie, as like an actual doll design. Anyway, going into this, I'm imagining, the reason I brought up the shading is because I'm imagining the solid bits of green to be like a satiny material, like something shimmery and fun. And then obviously in the middle here, we've got like a big sheer panel. Again, I know it's scandalous. I'm sorry. It happened and it looked cute. And I want it to be like sheer green with gold glitter on it. And then for the like cups of the dress, I thought you could use that same material, but layer it over and over and over so that it's like not sheer anymore, or you could like layer it over the green satin. Either or is fine for me. I gave her red fingernails, and then we have gold shoes. I really liked this asymmetrical look for it. I think especially like if you did the pleating and everything, that would be super cool. I also wanted intentionally the like top part that goes off the shoulder to also be asymmetrical. I didn't just like draw it weird. I do want it to have more fabric on the one side, just because I thought that the asymmetry would be kind of fun. For all of her like jewelry and accessories and everything, I wanted to go like with the gold accessories, just because I feel like gold to me is like almost an honorary Christmas color. Like silver gives very winter and is very, very pretty, and I like silver more, but like gold to me gives more Christmas, so that's what we went for. And I wanted to use like the circular shapes just because it like ties into Christmas ornaments to me. I understand that's like super lame, but I don't know. I just felt like it kind of evoked a small sense of Christmas in a design that is otherwise kind of just a green dress. I don't know. This maybe is not like the most thematic one. I just thought it was really pretty. So again, is it the most Christmassy? Maybe not, but like it's really cute. I really enjoyed this outfit. I gave her just like a braid, light blonde hair, some dramatic makeup with like the gold shimmer and then like the red smoking out. So pretty. Like I just love Barbies with dramatic makeup. I feel like it's not as common, but they look so pretty. So I definitely had to give her some dramatic makeup, and yeah, that's the whole look. Again, I understand it's maybe not like the most Christmassy ever, but I think she's really pretty. So I'm standing by. Then moving on to the Hanukkah Barbie, a couple of key things that I took away from like what you guys were saying I should incorporate into the design was candles in general, but especially like some sort of menorah representation, and then the Star of David. So I did try to include both of those things, and this is the final design that I came up with. And I really hope that you guys like this, and especially I hope that if you celebrate Hanukkah, you feel like this is an appropriate representation, because obviously I'm trying to do that. Like I am hoping that it's good. But yeah, like I'm obviously not trying to do anything that's like not accurate representation or like isn't appropriate or anything like that. So I hope that this is, because I love how this looks so much. I really did with all of these, because obviously I'm looking at it as a set. You guys haven't seen all of it, but I know everything. So I really wanted to try to have very different silhouettes for all of these dolls. Like I wanted them to all feel definitely like special and unique, rather than just kind of like, oh, here's the same dress or a very similar dress, but like with a different pattern or something like that. Like I just wanted to put in a lot of effort for these girly pops, basically. So I gave her like a tighter dress. Well, the other one was tight too. I don't know why I said a tighter dress. They're all tight. But I gave her like a shorter dress with like a different cut, square at the bottom with these little slits at the hip here. Big thing is like the huge across the shoulder panel. I do imagine this being like quite a stiff material instead of like something that's like loose and floppy. I'm imagining it being like very stiff. And then we have the like loose menorah representation printed across there. I like the idea of this being in rhinestones, but like I feel as though glitter might get these shapes across better. So if you're a glitter hater, I do apologize. But I just thought it would be cute. So with the candles, with the fact that I was trying to represent a menorah, again, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I was able to gather, I'm pretty sure that the thing that makes a like menorah kosher is all of the non-shamash candles have to be on the same level, and then the shamash is like either separate or it's in the middle and it's raised so it's like separate from the other candles. So if these look like they're not perfectly even, part of that is like the fact that they're printed or like drawn on a curve, and part of it is just the fact that I did hand draw these and it's not perfect, but I fully intended for it to be like an accurate kosher representation of a menorah. So all of the other candles, all of the 8 candles, so 4 on either side, are meant to be like on the same level. I did just want to say that because I feel like it's kind of an important thing to have on there. I had a couple of different colors. So we had more of like a white glitter and then more of a blue glitter. And then I also at the bottom, because like, I don't know, I was feeling very sparkly while I was doing these designs, so I also added like a glitter gradient going up from the bottom of her dress. We've got blue nails, silver and gold bangles, and then for her face and her accessories, I gave her these drop earrings that I personally think are really cute, that are the mixed metal silver and gold stars of David. Obviously, like one's smaller, one's bigger. I just feel like that was really cute. I think it's like a kind of more subtle way to incorporate it, because with the dress, I thought if I put any Star of David representation in the dress as well, like it would kind of take away from what I already had going on. And I didn't want that. So instead I made it the accessories. And I personally think it's really, really cute. Gave her some like cute curly hair, some glossy brown lips, and some blue eyeshadow. I love her. Like, I think I can confidently say that while I like the Christmas one, that one's not my favorite, but all of the other 3 are really strong contenders for my favorite. Something about this design, I really feel like I popped off. Please let me know your thoughts. I'm hoping that I did as good as I thought I did, because I just love looking at her. I think she's so pretty. Sometimes I'll just open Procreate and just stare at this because I'm like, wow, she's gorgeous. I love her. But on to Kwanzaa. So for Kwanzaa, I did have to do like the most research for that one, just because it is the holiday that I feel like I have had the least exposure to and like I'm least familiar with. So it is an African American holiday that is meant to celebrate culture and family and community, all of which I think is really, really wonderful. So with this, from what I can gather, and again, feel free to correct me for sure, Kwanzaa isn't connected to any specific African country. It's not like it is a Nigerian holiday or anything like that. Like, it's not like it hails specifically from Ghana or whatever. It's specifically like an African American holiday. And so it is kind of broadly celebrating African culture. So with that, I did feel a little bit more of a struggle with this one, just because, again, like I want to design this to be nice and like to be appropriate representation. And I do feel as though, as a very pasty person, if I just throw like random African prints on something, it comes across as me being someone who like doesn't understand that Africa is in fact several different countries, and like each like individual country has several different cultures and like all of that stuff. Like, I am fully aware of that. So I did just want to say it, because I totally understand that you could look at this and be like, oh, they're just like mixing together random African cultures because they don't get it. That's not it. It's more just that, to my understanding, Kwanzaa is supposed to be a broad celebration of African culture instead of like one that is focused on a particular like tribe or country or whatever the case might be. So with that being said, this is my Kwanzaa design, and I also think this is really cute. The shawl is the star of the show, okay? Like, the dress is cute. I gave her like a little bodycon, slight asymmetrical dress. Comfy, cute, adorable, but like the shawl, y'all, I I know that the design is the focus here, but I really need to just like sing my own praises for a second. This was so like intricate to draw all of these like little patterns and stuff, the different colors. I wanted to incorporate like the colors of Kwanzaa on the shawl, and then to manipulate it, because I originally just did it as like a square. Like, I drew like a full piece of fabric and then I kind of liquefied it and manipulated it and distorted it until it draped correctly over her, and I feel like it looks so cute. And obviously the shawl you could wear so many different ways. I think it's really pretty. I added like the sheer element, just, I don't know, I think it's interesting and fun. I gave her some beaded necklaces to try to, again, like have a more like African inspired jewelry, to have jewelry that is suitable to the culture that Kwanzaa is supposed to be celebrating. I left her makeup slightly more natural. She has like a little bit of wing, just because I feel like that's cute. A little two-tone lip, super adorable. The short natural hair, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I I feel kind of bad because like I designed these. So if I'm like, oh my God, it's so cute, I just sound like an asshole who's obsessed with like my own shit. But I just genuinely think that she looks so precious and so happy. I gave her some white nails, and then for her shoes, I gave her like these little heeled booties. I did want them to be a transparent plastic because I love transparent plastic. And also I thought it matched the transparency on the shawl. Just kind of looked cute and like classy and fun. She's just such a vibe. Like I just love her so much. Again, like I feel like a shit saying that. But I'm like genuinely proud of this, and I hope that it is a good representation for Kwanzaa because I really did like come in with the best intentions and tried really hard, and I think she's really cute. But we still have one more look to go. Okay. And I know I said that it's hard for me to pick my favorites. This one might be my favorite, mostly because of the amount of effort that I put into this. So when I was thinking, okay, what are you going to do for like the holiday overall, like the wintry Barbie, basically? Immediately I was like, her dress needs to be reminiscent of a snow globe. That was like the number one thing that went in my head, and I was not willing to let go of that concept. And I fought tooth and nail for this concept. Like it took me so many tries to get this right. My husband can attest, like I showed him so many like quote unquote prototypes, like proto designs of this doll design. And like I really at one point thought I was going to have to give up on the snow globe thing because I was just like, this isn't working out. But we made it in the end. And I'm so proud of how this looks. So here is my like wintry holiday Barbie. And I love her. I'm sorry. I just love her so much. So she obviously has like the dress underneath here. It is like a gradient from a light blue to a dark blue. And then we have silver accents. So she's got like silver gemmed straps. Couldn't think of the word straps for a second. Nice. A little silver necklace. We've got the belt. The big thing, the thing that makes it very snow globe, is she's got attached to the belt at her waist like a ball gown skirt that flares out real big, real wide, real snow globe shaped. I have like, this is supposed to be fur at the bottom. Sorry. I'm not like a 10 out of 10 artist, but it's supposed to be fur at the bottom just because like wintry and fur and like warm, that's super cute. But also I thought it would kind of evoke the snow at the bottom of a snow globe. I do have quote unquote glitter like to represent the snow on the sheer piece, but then also the skirt underneath it has that as well, and it's got like a little winter scene underneath there. So it's pretty simple. It's not anything crazy, just because I did think that if I did any like house design or like snowman design, I don't know, like it felt like it was veering a little bit Christmassy when I tried those things. Probably my own fault, but I just thought this would be like a really simple cute design with just some trees and then a little reindeer out there. It's probably not even a reindeer, it's probably just like a regular deer. I'm so sorry. I literally like freehanded that in 2 seconds and was like, that actually looks like an animal, we're not touching it. So not reindeer, just deer. But I think this dress design is so cute. Like I'm about to cry because I'm genuinely so proud of this, just because it took so much effort to get it right. Originally, I like wanted to try having the like snow globe design printed on the outside of like the sheer skirt, which definitely did not work. I wanted to have some sort of pink incorporated because like Barbie, but I just feel like she looks better in the blue. Y'all, and then when we look at her face, so I did want to give her braids. I played around with a few different like techniques and like brushes with this. It's definitely not perfect, but hopefully you can get kind of what I was going for. Like cute little braids with the edges. I gave her a glittery brown lip and then some light blue winged liner just to kind of accentuate the eyes, really make it graphic and pretty. I just love this. I just love her. She was very much like a labor. I put blood, sweat, and tears into this design. I'm being dramatic at this point. It's not that bad. But like I really did take so much time with this, and I'm so, so happy I stuck with it because I think she turned out genuinely amazing. I'm not, again, not to toot my own horn, but I am obsessed. But yeah, guys, those are all of the holiday Barbies that I designed this year. I'm really, really excited about this. I'll put them up probably like 2 by 2 as I'm talking here so you can like see the designs a little bit better. But this was so fun to do. Like this was genuinely such a fun, creative exercise. I had an absolute blast doing all of these designs. I'm so excited to get to share them with you. And like doing this really put me in that holiday spirit. Like it was just such a good time. So exciting. I really hope that you love these designs as much as I do. I definitely want to know which one is your favorite. And as I mentioned before, if you are a Hanukkah or a Kwanzaa celebrator, please do let me know if I did your holiday justice in your mind. Obviously, like Christmas celebrators, feel free to chop in as well. Chop in? No. Chime in as well. Just like as a Christmas celebrator, I feel a lot more secure and confident in that one. But yeah, I would just love to hear y'all's opinions. Like I said, had tons of fun with this, so I'm really, really hoping that you enjoyed it as well. I don't know if I will do this again. I guess let me know if you'd be interested in seeing me come up with different designs each year. I feel like that could be kind of a fun exercise to try to not duplicate too much and try to like continue going with like creative and interesting designs. If you don't, that's fine. Like it's all good. But yeah, let me know if that be something that you're interested in seeing for next year as well. But that's going to be it from me for today, guys. I do hope that you are having a wonderful holiday, whatever you are celebrating within, this week or these next couple weeks or whatever the case might be for you. I hope you did enjoy today, guys. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or your night or whatever it might be. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.